Hi, my name's Katrina Navikas. I'm one of the co-editors of the new book series Radical History for Manchester University Press, alongside Melina Papademos, Robert Cram and Ted Vallance. I'm Professor of History at the University of Hertfordshire in the UK. My research interests are in the history of social movements, popular protest and democratic movements mainly in Great Britain from the 18th century to the present day. I'm particularly interested in the geographies of protest, and I'm increasingly interested in the ecologies and environmental histories of protest as well. And we've created this new book series to bring together new research and new approaches to what we call radical history. And we seek to provide a kind of coherent structure to a wide variety of histories under this term radical. We see continuations from earlier fields of history that come to us from labour, trade union, and what was called history from below, that drew their strengths from 20th century labour, feminist, gender, and other rights movements. And these legacies from these fields are still wide and still relevant, but they do need rethinking in the new context of the 21st century. We build on these traditions, but we hope to move beyond them as they had focused on perhaps predominantly white, male, working class movements in the past. And with changing politics and social understandings in the global north and new understandings and new movements in the global south, we see that there is a need for a different type of history that we would like to term radical. So new approaches are emerging that enable different perspectives and a wider range of histories and understandings of aspects of protest, aspects of social movements, aspects of understandings of ideologies that previous 20th century histories just did not cover. So we seek to challenge Eurocentric and linear historical narratives while emphasising everyday experiences and anti-colonial struggle. So we seek to promote critical research that goes beyond disciplinary boundaries, that amplify marginalised voices. We do seek to support alternative methods and non-traditional archives. Radical just doesn't mean solely radical movements and politics. It also applies to non-traditional methodological approaches in historical research and its narrative forms. We hope that our authors apply a conscious theoretical lens to their work, using post-colonial, post-structural or other alternative frameworks for understanding, and perhaps even overturning narratives of change. So we hope that you consider our series for telling new stories, new narratives, thinking about amplifying underheard or new voices and new narratives, and do get in contact with us with your ideas for your next monograph.